Welcome back, everyone, to the second semester. I hope you all had a great winter break. You all deserved that time off. You did so great the first semester, and I'm so proud of you for how far y'all have come. But this is a new semester now. We're starting a new book, and I'm very excited about what the semester is going to hold for the third 9 weeks and the fourth 9 weeks. Remember, only I think 20 more weeks of school left. So let's finish strong, and then y'all can head into summer, right? So since today is sort of the first day back, it's just going to be a recap of what this class is about, a recap of the Schoology course, the course homepage, because some stuff has changed, and I feel like we need a recap on how to navigate everything because 2 weeks is a long time off. So I think a refresher would be good. And then we're going to go into what this module 3 is going to be about, the book we're reading, and a little background on all that stuff. We're not going to dive into the text today because some of you, I believe, still don't have the book, but you're just going to get some background information and see all that I've added to the course. Okay, so if that sounds good, let us start. So remember, the most important thing in this course is for y'all to really just be yourself, right? I want y'all to feel comfortable participating and feeling like you're not going to get judged by me or your fellow students, right? I want y'all to think of this space as a safe space. I want you to be yourself, express yourself, be who you are, and not be afraid of getting judged, okay? So I'm going to ask y'all to be participating a little bit more, right? One of the daily grades that we're going to have in this course is going to be a participation grade, whether it just be you doing your assignments, participating in the live classes, in the chat, or just doing the Padlets or the small activities that we do throughout the lessons, right? Or the surveys that I also put out. It's just stuff like that, right? So remember, the most important thing in this class is for you to be yourself, because I think English it only works if you are expressing yourself and being creative and being who you are, okay? So remember to just be yourself in this class, okay? Next is course feedback. I know we do those surveys a lot, but it really does help me tailor the course to how you guys learn the best. So I know this is a pre-recorded lesson video. In the live class, I'm going to be asking in the chat for them to respond. But if you have any feedback that you'd like to give me about what you really liked about the course in the past semester, or what you didn't like, or if there's any activities that you want to do or anything that you want to learn, let me know. So you can message me on Schoology or go to the question board on our course homepage. Just let me know, and the feedback really does help me tailor the course into how y'all learn best and what works best for y'all, right? Because the most important thing that I can do for you is help you learn the best way that you do, so that it benefits you more in the long run, okay? So if you have any feedback, let me know. You can email me, message me on Schoology, or go to the question board on the course homepage, and I'll show you on the course homepage where you can find all of that stuff again, okay? As a refresher. But we are going to be starting Module 3, okay? Module 3 is the second to last module, right? Module 3 is the third 9 weeks. We've already completed 2. We only have 2 left, and I think this is going to be a pretty fun one, in my opinion. The text is a little bit harder, but I promise we're going to get through it together, okay? So what I really want to do is I want to show y'all the new additions to the course homepage. As you can see, the banner sort of changed, right? So it only says the conference, the AM class, and the office hours. That's because there is no longer going to be a afternoon class or the afternoon office hours. So if you want to attend class or the Google Live class, right, you're going to have to come in the morning at 10:22 all the way to 11:10, and then the office hours will be from 11:15 a.m. to 12 p.m. Okay, that PM class got canceled because I have an in-person class during that time, so I can't do both, right? As you can also see, the buttons changed as well. The first button is now the AM class and the office hours link together. So whichever one you're going to go to, it's the same link for both. Then this is the class remind. If you want to join the class remind, just click this link and put in your information. That's a good way to get updates from me automatically to your phone or your email address instead of just looking for Schoology messages, right? Because I do send out Schoology messages quite a bit. And then this is for you to schedule a parent-teacher conference, right? So if you click on this link, and if your parent wants to talk to me, they can sign up right here, and I will reach out to them and schedule a conference or a time for us to meet virtually. This one here is the button to get to the book that we are going to be reading for Module 3. It's an online book if you do not have the book in person, but I'll get into how you can get the book in person as well later on at the end, so make sure you pay attention. This one is a Module 3 book study guide. It's all the resources that you're going to need to help you really understand what this book is about, okay? Whether it's be videos about, or summary videos, or just nice, easy reads, people talking about the book, characters, just a lot of resources to really help you comprehend what this book is really about. Another one is a video version of the play or the book. It's a live performance. I think that would really help you understand exactly what is happening in the book. But those are all the new buttons, right? Quite a bit has changed on the course homepage. Now I'm going to show you how to get into other parts, because a lot of people have told me that they're confused by the course homepage. So a really important link is scheduling a tutorial session. If you're having trouble with a topic or something we're talking about, click here and you can literally schedule a tutorial session, and I will message you to make sure that you are caught up on anything, okay? Another one is important links. This is a question board. If you have any questions that you have and you don't want to message me on Schoology or email me, you can just type it in here and I get an alert straight to my email, and I'll respond as soon as I possibly can. This one, the online book, if you click on Midsummer's Night Dream, this is all the resources that you're going to need for this. Midsummer's Night Dream. This is a new one. I didn't give this one a button. Everything else in there has a button up top. But this is just a list of all the characters and a cartoon version or a comic book version of a summary of the book that we're reading for this third 9 weeks. And another one is, this is where all your assignments and assessments are going to be. Like, as you can see, all the assignments from the first 9 weeks are here. All the assignments from the second 9 weeks are here. These are where all the assignments and assessments for the third 9 weeks are going to be, right here. So if you don't know, so if you want to access all your assignments from the third 9 weeks, go to that folder right here. And usually people get confused about where I put the folders for dailies. So as you can see, like sometimes on the course homepage, you'll see like week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4. If you just click into it, there's the days. You can easily catch up on days that you miss by going into these small folders, okay? What else? I think that is basically it for the course homepage, right? Quite a bit changed. I just wanted to offer a little refresher for y'all so that you understand exactly what I am expecting, or how you can access all your resources that you need to succeed in this class, right? So moving on to what Module 3 is about, the third 9 weeks. It is the essential question for this module is, what is love? What is love, right? The essential question, remember, is the all-important question that we need to answer at the end of the module. And that's basically what we're going to be answering at the end of module task. Remember, it's usually an essay. This is what the question that we're going to be answering. And every lesson that we do daily is going to be towards being able to answer this question at the end. So what is love? And there's going to be a couple questions I'm going to ask for y'all. And I know this is different because it's a pre-recorded lesson video. I want y'all to message me on Schoology with your answers for all of this. So what is love? I want you to explain the idea of love to like an alien on their first day on Earth. You know, they just came down. They don't know what love is. I want you to be able to explain what love is. Or in other words, I just want you to explain to me what love means to you, okay? So if you can message me on Schoology, that'd be great. For the people that attended the live class, I'm going to just have them type it into the chat. But if you could message me on Schoology of what you think love means to you, that'd be great. And another one is, how would you get someone on a date? Or how would you get someone's attention on social media? Because social media plays a big part in how we talk to each other nowadays, right? Especially in the younger generations. You have Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook, all of that, right? TikTok. So is how do you get someone's attention on social media? And social media does have a big part in love and relationships and things like that. And also, how do you show someone you care about them more than others? So how do you show someone that you love them or care about them, right? So if you could answer those questions and send them to me in a Schoology message, that would be fantastic. Or you could email them to me as well. I just want to know what your responses are, because remember, this is the essential question. It's basically, we're going to be talking about love, right? And the text that we're going to be reading that's going to show us about love and the process of love and the road that leads to love is A Midsummer's Night Dream. Maybe some of y'all have heard of it. This right here is a picture of William Shakespeare. He's the one that wrote Midsummer's Night Dream. I would guess a lot of you have heard about William Shakespeare before, right? So this play was written in 1595 or 1596, but it was published around, I think, like 1601 to 1605. So it was from a really long time ago. And this is basically a play, right? William Shakespeare wrote a lot of plays. Some of them you've probably heard of, like Romeo and Juliet, Hamlet, Macbeth. A Midsummer's Night Dream is one of them. Is one of his more famous plays. A lot of schools read A Midsummer's Night Dream. Whenever I was in middle school, we read this play as well. So since it is from 1595, 1596, a long, long time ago, the language is different. So it's what we call Shakespearean language. So the language is very formal, and there's lots of figurative language, right? So it is going to be harder to understand, okay? So don't get frustrated whenever you read the text, okay? Do not get frustrated if you're not understanding what the text is saying or anything like that, okay? We are going through this process together, right? Don't feel like you need to understand every word or line of the play on your first try. It takes time, okay, right? People study William Shakespeare's plays their entire lives, right? And some of them still don't understand fully what he's meaning. Whenever I first read this play, or even whenever I read this play again to refresh myself before this module, I struggled with it as well, because the language is very different from how we speak now. So don't feel frustrated and don't feel like you need to understand exactly what's happening in the play, because we're going through this together. What I want you to do when we read is just engage. You know, it is going to be a struggle, but we're going to be in it together. So try to be as positive as possible. Try your hardest to stay engaged with the text, even if you're frustrated that you're not understanding, right? And also, lastly, the most important thing, ask for help when you need it. Because virtual is different. We can't read the play together, right? Oh, I can't read it out loud to you constantly. You're going to have to read it by yourself at times. Don't be afraid to ask for help when you need it or if you don't understand. I will help you out, okay? I am here to help you. I'm here so you can understand exactly what's happening. I know some of you have been frustrated with me in the last 9 weeks because on the last essay I wouldn't help you out. That's because I wanted you to find the answers for yourself. But for this one, since it is a very hard text, I will be helping you a lot more, okay? So this play, A Midsummer's Night's Dream, is basically about love, right? That's why the essential question is, what is love? So we're going to be learning about love and why it's such a complex and complicated idea or concept. Okay, love is complicated. Love is hard to understand. So that's what we're going to be figuring out. That's what this play is about. And we're going to be reading about a lot of characters that go through the process of love and the complications that they go through and the difficulties that they go through. Okay, so I want you to really focus on the title of this for today. We're not going to dive into the text today. We're going to do that tomorrow. So today it's just, I want you to focus on the concept of love and the title. So we've done Notice and Wonder before. I want you to basically just think about what you notice and wonder about the title, because the title is a little bit weird, A Midsummer Night's Dream. So I want you to also message me on Schoology if you want to share your notice or wonder with me, right? So A Midsummer's Night's Dream, we really don't talk like that anymore. Like the word midsummer, it's not really commonly used today. A lot of us just say the middle of summer, right? And there's a lot of questions I also have about this title, and I'll share them with you tomorrow in tomorrow's pre-recorded lesson video. But I want you to just message me on Schoology about what you notice or wonder about this text. Or if you don't want to do that, try to translate this text into your own words, okay? I think that would also really help out in understanding what this title is really trying to say. So try to translate the title into your own words as well. I think that would be really good. After you do that and message me on Schoology, click this link. And I want you to just draw what love means to you or what you think it is. Please make it school appropriate. That's a disclaimer I'm going to keep saying every single lesson. Make it school appropriate. I know we're talking about love and relationships and things like that. Everything we have to do in this class has to be school appropriate, right? So I want you to click this link and basically put your name down and just first and last name and draw what you think love means to you or what you think it is. Something like that. It could just be a heart or something like that. Just express yourself into what you think love is, right? Because the more you put your own background knowledge into the concept of love, the easier it's going to be for you to understand, love as a concept throughout this book and this book in general. Okay. So after you complete that, come back to this video. Okay. Okay. Welcome back. So that was basically it for today's lesson. I know it's not a whole lot, but we need to just get back into the swing of things, right? We need to go back into a routine. So, like I said earlier in the lesson, book pickup. Book pickup, book pickup. I think it would be really beneficial if y'all actually had this book in person. So, book pickup, you can come up to the school anytime, go to the front office, and just say, hey, I'm here to pick up the book for my 8th grade English class. And you can pick up the book for the 4th 9 weeks as well. So, get that out of the way. So, come pick up the books. Go up to the front office anytime, Monday through Friday, before 4 p.m. That's when the school closes. And come pick up the book, right? And remember, try to attend the live class for tomorrow. We're going to be going into the book. And try to read the online copy of the book before if you don't have the physical copy. Just try to read Act 1, Scene 1. So that's lines 1 through 20. And just try your hardest to understand what's happening because we're going to be going into it together. And if you pre-read it, I think it's going to greatly benefit you. Okay, but if you have any questions, thoughts, or concerns, you know what to do. Message me on Schoology, email me, go to the question board, and let me know if you have any questions, if you have any concerns, anything like that. But other than that, that is it for today's lesson, and I will see you here for the next pre-recorded lesson video. Bye.